Must have been a tough battle getting into Lanseria, because I know that Kulula has been trying to hang on to the advantage of being the only operator out of Lanseria.
Hi Stephen. Yes, they've been the exclusive operator for a number of years. Happy to announce that Mango is entering from the 1st of June and bringing consumers choice and hopefully some price competition to the benefit of consumers.
Is Lanseria big enough for more airlines? Because I know that one time we'd also like to get into that Lanseria hub. Can the airport service 2 or 3 airlines?
We're confident it can. At the moment, obviously, it is suited for our operations. I think it can comfortably cater for both Mango and Kulula. In the longer term, Lanseria is aiming to upgrade the infrastructure and expand the infrastructure. So going forward, I think from an infrastructure standpoint, the airport is sufficiently geared to cater for additional competition.
What sort of demand are you seeing from customers for this big hub west of Johannesburg?
Lanseria grew from a situation of probably less than 100,000 passengers per annum back in 2002, 2003 to in excess of 1 million passengers per annum now. It's projected that by the end of the year they will strongly compete for being the 4th largest airport in South Africa. So there's plenty of demand, plenty of disposable income, so it's right for a secondary airport in Johannesburg.
Now you're starting off with the Cape Town route from Lanseria. Would you look at expanding this perhaps to some of the other major centres?
Yeah, we believe so in time, based on consumer demand, yes.
And will you be keeping the same number of flights out of the OR Tambo airport to Cape Town, or is this going to replace some of those?
This is in addition to our existing OR Tambo operations. We've added an additional aircraft to our fleet in the last 2 weeks, an additional Boeing 737-800 aircraft. So we're not compromising any of our additional other services in terms of Lanseria's launch.
So that one aircraft will do the three flights a day from Lanseria to Cape Town?
Yes, and rotate into the rest of our network. We currently operate 5 Boeing 737-800 aircraft across our network, so the respective aircraft will rotate throughout the network.
How about routes outside of South Africa? I know that the Zanzibar route is popular with some travellers, Mauritius, other Southern African destinations. Are these things you're also looking at? Because I know you launched the Bloemfontein route last year, didn't you?
Yes, we did, and Bloemfontein has worked fairly well for us. I think that we've established a good and strong distribution network and operating platform that's inclined and tends towards growth. So yes, we will be looking at regional expansion in the next 12 months, probably leisure-based destinations. So yes, regional operations definitely on the cards.
And how profitable have these routes that you have launched been? So say the Joburg-Bloemfontein route.
Mango's now operated, it's our 3rd full fiscal, and we will be again profitable this year. Obviously it is difficult when you launch a new route and you have to build up the profitability in the route, but I'm happy to say that the majority of our routes are all profitable at this point.
Even with the oil price sitting where it is at the moment?
Yeah, the oil price is the great equalizer and a consistent challenge. Luckily where Mango sits in the market in terms of the low fares that it offers, there's all carriers have to push their pricing up when something like the oil price goes up. Mango leads the market in terms of price competitiveness, so consumers may trade down from the more expensive carriers to a carrier like Mango, especially considering that we offer good value in terms of being the most on-time airline in the country and so on.
But then can you still be profitable as you keep those very low fares with the oil price sitting where it is at the moment?
It's an ongoing challenge. Yes, we do remain profitable. Margins aren't great. I think that IATA is forecasting this year revenue margins to be about 1.2, 1.3%. So it's absolutely wafer thin. But yes, we managed to scrape profit together.
How about bums and seats? Are your aircraft full?
Yeah, we operate on average 85% load factor. We're in the top 5 globally in terms of number of passengers per annum per aircraft. So the combination of low prices, good on-time performance and a broad distribution network and payment channels such as Edcon, for example, really assist us.
Do you have a hedging strategy in place for the oil price at this stage?
No, in the case of Mango, we ride the ups and downs. That's why we often appeal to our guests in terms of help us to keep the price low by travelling light, try to limit the level of excess baggage that you carry and the like.
Other growth for the rest of the year and also funding for the aircraft, where did that come from?
We fully self-funded at this point, funded from our own balance sheet. The additional aircraft is being leased from GCAS. So it's self-funded and from our existing cash reserves.
And of course, you've already started selling tickets for these first flights from Lanseria to Cape Town. What's the take-up been for that?
The initial take-up was really good on the first 2 days. We've had a lot of requests for Mango to start operations, so it's encouraging if the first 2 days to go by.